The iconic reflecting pool at the Lincoln Memorial is at the center of a fresh controversy. And this time, it's not about politics alone. It's about how it looks. Users on X are reacting strongly after news broke that the pool is being renovated with a bold new change, a blue coating. Not just any blue, what President Donald Trump is calling American flag blue. Trump made the announcement during an Oval Office event this week, saying the decision came after a friend visiting from Germany complained that the water looked dirty, even disgusting.
I thought I'd bring up a subject of interest. I do a lot of this as president and try and save money. And one was the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool, which everybody knows. That's where Martin Luther King made his great speech and where others have likewise made great speeches and great events held there. It's very famous. It was built in 1922 and it's more than 2,000 feet long. It's 167 feet wide. It's very big. That's like taller than any skyscraper, 2,000 feet. And here's a picture of it. You probably recognize it. Right now it's got no water in it because it was in terrible shape. It was filthy dirty and it leaked like a sieve for many years. So I actually went with Secret Service and a group of people, and I took a look at it. One of the people with me was Doug Burgum, our great Secretary of the Interior. This comes under his purview, and he said, yes, we've had a lot of problems with it. It's not working. It hasn't worked for many years, and it's always filthy dirty. And I said, well, we're going to solve the problem. And they had bids to fix it. They were going to take the stone out, which was granite, very expensive, very thick, and replace it with stone. And it was going to cost $300 million. And it was going to take maybe more than 3 years. And I said, no, there's a better way of doing it. I said, what we're going to do is I'm going to call all 3 of these people that have worked for me in the past doing swimming pools. That's all they can do is a swimming pool. And I said, give me a good price. We can do it for maybe $1.5 million to $2 million as opposed to $300 million. We scrubbed the surface of the existing granite that's been there since 1922. We then grouted all of the granite, fixed it up, took about 2 weeks, and now we have a nice clean surface on which we're putting a industrial grade swimming pool topping. And they said, what color would you like, sir? It's called American flag blue. I said, that's the color I want. I want American flag blue. It'll last for 40 or 50 years. There'll be no leaks. There'll be no anything. It'll look gorgeous, beautiful. So it's a story in business. And here's the difference, because somebody said, well, sir, but one, wouldn't it be a better job? I said, no, this is a much better job for much less money. It will look far more beautiful than it did in 1922 when they built it, much more beautiful. So we build it in much less time for much less money. But I don't mean much less, I mean numbers that nobody can even believe. So it's $1.5 million versus 300. It's 2 weeks versus more than 3 years. And that's just the way it is. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Soon after, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum shared an update online. He posted a photo of the renovation and wrote, quote, "Renovations are underway. Thank you, POTUS, for investing in our capital. The reflecting pool is about to look better than ever." But not everyone is convinced. In fact, the backlash online was immediate. One user wrote, quote, "These idiots are destroying the reflecting pool. The basin needs to be dark to enhance the mirror-like water surface. This is going to look ridiculous." Another added, quote, "Oh my God, they're painting it bright blue. So instead of reflecting anything, it's going to look like a giant swimming pool." Critics argue the very purpose of the reflecting pool is now at risk, because instead of acting like a mirror, they say it could lose the effect entirely. And this isn't the only major change drawing attention. The reflecting pool renovation comes amid a series of controversial upgrades tied to Trump. including plans for a massive $300 million ballroom at the White House, which would replace the East Wing. And recent images from an Easter event also showed changes to the Rose Garden, with natural grass replaced by cement pavement. Supporters say these are long overdue upgrades. Critics say it's the slow erasure of historic character. For now, the blue reflecting pool is still underway, but online, the verdict is already loud and clear. Is this a renovation or a reinvention gone too far?